in Milwaukee. It hit the front porch of the third house across Wayman Avenue. Man, oh man, isn't that something? That is unreal. Kingman's third home run of the ball game, a standing ovation. And let me tell you, it's now 21-19.
Now the hitter doesn't know what to look for.
And the payoff. Line drive, base hit. Dernier rounds third. Zimmer says, come on home. Here's Lonnie Smith's throw, and he slides in safely. Sandberg takes second.
Zimmer, the third base coach, puts everything together on this play. He knows the grass is slow. He knows the speed of Dernier off second base. He knows Lonnie Smith's throwing arm is not the strongest, and he just keeps Dernier coming in. When Lonnie Smith overthrew the cutoff man, Art Howe, Sandberg with his speed kept going. Look at the slide by Dernier away from the throw. Great coaching by Zimmer. Great base running by Dernier and Sandberg.
Could be another base hit. Ozzie dives, but he has no play.
There are a lot of shortstops with a figure, why dive? I can't get up and throw anyway. Allen, Lottie, and Suter from the right side of the pen.
Ozzie Smith throws Sandberg out. Johnstone crosses the plate at 7-2, and Dernier moves on to third with 2 out. He's 2 for 3. Tying run at the plate. Matthews on deck. Base hit. 1 in. Dernier waved home.
He's gone. Oh, no, cut off.
They get him at second. They do. Van Slyke cut it off and got Sandberg at second. But 2 runs scored. It's 9-8. Sandberg very deep in left field. On the outside corner, 1-1.
Another bit of defensive strategy. Herzog moving the outfield back. You're going to give the looping single to try and keep that hitter out of scoring position. So they're deep in center and left. Prevent the double or triple.
Into left center field and deep. This is a tie ball game. Still roaring as Matthews steps in and lines one to left for a base hit. The winning run is on. Got the corner, 1-1. Our game today was produced by Ken Edmondson, directed by Bucky Gunts. Mike Weissman is the executive producer of NBC Sports, coordinating producer of baseball, Harry Coyle. 1-1 pitch. He hits it to deep left center. Look out! Do you believe it? It's gone! Tony, not only can I not remember the last time I broadcast a game this good, I can't remember the last time I've seen a game this enjoyable, this entertaining.
Well, you get those kinds. There he is. It is early to start talking MVP. But for all that he has done, aside from winning a Gold Glove last year, his first year, full year at second base, that is the man that Dallas Green wanted in the trade with the Phillies. He said, I'll make the deal if you throw in the kid, Ryan Sandberg. They threw the kid all right, didn't they? Oh.
You can smile, Ryan. It's your first 5-hit game for your career, and the 7 RBIs is also a 1-game personal high. That's it!
Listen to those crowds. Might as well join them. There comes of the champion. The Cubs are the champion. The Cubs win. Look at that mob scene. Ursula got on strike. Rick Sutcliffe is 14th in a row. 16-1 for the year. He faced only 28 men. He pitched a 2-hitter. Let's just watch him. The fans are getting out on the field. You'd think there were 50,000 here.
Coming in right now, one of the great moments in Chicago sports history. Rick Sutcliffe, his 20th win of the year. What a night here. The people are going crazy. Harry, it's just unbelievable down here. A happy bunch of Cubs, a well-deserved win. It's great to be in the locker room. I'll tell you what, this is something they've been waiting since spring training for. Nobody thought they could do it. As it turned out, they did. So Rick Sutcliffe, the man of the hour. Harry, you're going to be back to me in a little bit, so take it away and explain the game to everybody who is going crazy in Chicago.
I think just as much drama is on this field. These great Cub fans. There's Rick Sutcliffe, the Red Baron indeed. What a ball game he pitched. The expressions, there's what made them a team. Genuine affection for each other. So we'll be back with more following this.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Choice of a new generation.
Dan Gurney and his Toyota Celica GTS take on the All-American Racers pit crew. The pit crew looks over the Celica's ventilated disc brakes, the independent suspension. They check out the Celica's single overhead cam engine and electronic fuel injection. Inside, they check the Celica's luxurious comfort.
Oh!
What does all this mean to you?
This is the right stuff.
Oh, what a feeling. Celica.
Goodyear is rolling out great deals on tires. A special shipment of Goodyear tires at low sale prices. A special shipment of the Goodyear tires you want most. Goodyear radials, all-season radials, high-performance radials, light truck tires, and more. All great values at the regular price, now at big savings. Goodyear special shipment savings are here, but come in now. The sale ends Saturday.
Just walking around, it's been a phenomenal year for everyone concerned. The Cubs brass is down here, Jim Fry walking around, everybody doing interviews. Never seen too much like it. I've been in 3 or 4 of these celebrations myself. Ron Say said he's been in about 15 of these celebrations. But for a club that wasn't supposed to be anywhere near first place, this has got to be some night. Everybody in Chicago is really enjoying what's going on here. Everybody here feeling much the same way. I think for the first time in a long time, everybody kind of going out to one another, partying, just shaking hands and congratulating one another. It's a wonderful night for Chicago and a wonderful night for the Cubs. Jack Brickhouse right now is with the man of the hour, Rick Sutcliffe.
Who else could we possibly get better than Rick Sutcliffe? And here he is. Congratulations, Red Baron.
Well, thank you. I really don't know how to describe it. I'm just, I got so many people to thank. There's 28 ball players here that have played their butts off all year, and Dallas Green brought me over here when I was on a last place ball club. So I really don't know where to start. I don't think we have enough time.
Let's talk about tonight's game. It looked to me from the very first pitch like you had it, and well, for once in my life I was right.
I had real good location, and I had a lot of incentive. We knew what was out there. We didn't care what happened in New York, or we wanted to win it ourselves, and it's been a great year. This ball game, right now it seems like a lot more important than any of the others, but we had to win 90-some ball games to get here, so tonight's just kind of icing on the cake.
The way you fielded that position tonight on a couple of those hot shots, it looked like you were going for a Gold Glove, not the Cy Young.
Well, I had to, because I wouldn't have been able to stick around had those balls hit me. But I didn't have a good fastball tonight. I got my breaking stuff over, and maybe I'm saving that good fastball for the playoffs.
Well, anyway, Rick, let me ask you this: you have a delivery that's a little unusual. You cup that ball behind you. It's what do they call it? The wrist wrap, wrap around or something.
I wished I didn't, but
is that a natural thing with you, or did somebody teach you that?
No, it's always been that way, and there's been a lot of people try to keep me from doing it, but I just haven't been able to correct it yet.
Well, you hide that ball a long time that way.
That's what they say, and if that's the reason they're not hitting it, then I better keep doing it.
Well, all right, whatever you're doing, don't stop, pal. Okay. Congratulations, Rick Sutcliffe.
Well, down the road with $1 million, just me and BJ in the lottery truck. Somebody's gonna win that million in one lump sum. With a rig full of money, we got us a flat. She says, come around the back, let's find the jack. And then a gust of wind come up and blew the door shut. Mercy. Some lucky stiff's gonna win that dough. $1 million all at once, But till help arrives, it seems to me, it's just BJ, all that money and me. Yeah, play 1 million cash instant lottery.
Here in England, people appreciate fine wool. So Hager brought their pure wool men's and women's wear to get the English reaction.
I've quite fallen in love with this jacket. I do hope you don't want it back.
Very fine tailoring, actually.
And the fabrics are lovely. Are you sure these aren't English woolens?
Hager, you say? Isn't that a village in Surrey?
So look for pure wool fashions by Hager when you want to look and feel your best.
There's never been a cereal like this before. There's
Raisin in the middle.
of Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
Raisin in the middle.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
It's the perfect combination.
Whole wheat sweetened with raisin, all wrapped up in a perfect square. It's very unexpected to find it there.
Raisin in the middle.
Naturally sweet raisin.
Raisin in the middle.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
Raisin in the middle.
You're gonna like it there.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
The Smart Set, Zenith's Advanced System 3. Inside, you'll find our exclusive computer brain. It helps make this the smartest Zenith color set ever. Look inside the Z100, Zenith's desktop computers. You'll find Zenith Total Performance there, too. And the Z100 PCs are compatible with virtually all IBM software. Zenith Computers and Zenith Color Television. What they have in common is Zenith quality. It goes into everything we make.
Our participating advertisers in Cubs baseball were Michelob Light, an exceptional light beer with a rich, smooth taste. Zenith and your local Zenith dealers. At Zenith, the quality goes in before the name goes on. United Airlines. You're not just flying, you're flying the friendly skies. Canon. So advanced, Canon is the world's leader in 35mm photography. Union 76 and your neighborhood Union 76 dealers who invite you to go with the spirit of 76. Your Toyota dealer and the rugged 4x4, the dependable off-road truck. And by True Value. The more you've got to do, the more you need True Value hardware stores. We've got what it takes.
All right, Rhiney boy. Here's the guy they're really crowding around. Here's the one you can breathe in here, Ryan. What a feeling this has to be for a young guy like you.
Unbelievable. This is what it's all about, is winning, and this is what we've been shooting for all year. And it just seemed like it took a long time to get here, and it's a great feeling now that everything's happened all right for us.
What were your thoughts in that ninth inning? Anything at all? Like, please hit it to me.
I was ready for the ball hit, just like any other time, and I was just waiting for that last out. Just feel like a volcano out there, ready to burst, and that's that situation.
At any time this year, did you really feel you were going to have the kind of a season you're winding up with?
Not really. I kind of surprised myself this year a little bit, but I had some success, and then I got my confidence build up, and after that I was expecting on it.
Did you hear all those Cub fans yelling MVP, MVP the last time you came out?
I heard that. It's a great feeling. A lot of Cub fans around here.
All right, Brian. Congratulations.
Holy cow! It's Cub action tomorrow on AM 720.
WGN Radio is Chicago. You've invested a lot in the tools of your trade. You want them to pay off. You want to keep them busy. That's why you also invest in the Yellow Pages, where your ad is on the job in homes and businesses, seen by people who want to buy what you want to sell. With all you've put into your business, your ad belongs in the Yellow Pages. It's the small investment that keeps your big investments paying off.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hume throws a good sinker and a good curve. He's won 1, lost 2 this year. High earned run average. The pitch. There's a drive. Way back. It might be. It could be. There it is. A home run. 3-0 Cubs. $300 donated by True Value Hardware. There's a kid across the street with the souvenir. True Value donates $300 to Cubs Care in the fight against cancer. What a blow. The back row of the left field stands right onto the street.
Home run number 29, RBIs 88, 89, and 90 for Andre Dawson. Hume had first base open. He figured he'd rather go at Dawson than Jerry Mumphrey. He did not walk him, and it cost him 3 runs. A line drive home run to left
hits. The Phillies have 4 hits and 2 runs. Dawson sends one deep to left center field. James back, and he'll watch this one sail out. Dawson has hit his 2nd home run of the day, a tremendous blast over the back fence. And the Cubs now lead 4-2. Andre Dawson's 30th home run of the year. There was little question about that one.
And the wind is blowing perfectly for him, but neither home run needed any help from the wind today. Andre Dawson has crushed a couple of long drives. And now a visit to the mound, and this could be it for Tom Hume.
Dawson's 30th home run. He has 91 runs batted in. True Value Hardware happily donates $100 to Cubs Care Charities and to Northwestern Memorial Hospital in the fight against cancer on the home run by Andre Dawson. Dawson with a curtain call. That's going to be all for Tom Hume, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Everybody, let me hear you. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the garden. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some The first pitch to Dawson. Strike call.
Jackson had some problems yesterday. Appeared in the ball game, but didn't retire anybody. Gave up a run on one hit, struck out one, and he reached on a wild pitch.
Here's the pitch. Whoa, he had a cut. 2 strikes to nothing.
Jackson has started 7 games this year. They gave him a look in the starting rotation, but he just wasn't ready to handle it yet, so they're trying to ease him into the major leagues in the bullpen. Just a hard-throwing youngster with a good hard slider.
I tell you, that left-hander they used before Jackson, Richie, looked very good. The pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackson's had 2 home runs, accounted for all 4 runs. The only time he was retired, he hit into an unassisted double play. There's a drag, and the left field going back in the walk this game. It might be hit it! A home run! Holy cow! His 31st home run! His 3rd of the game! True Value Hardware ought to donate $1,000 for a 3-home run day. Look at him! The crowd is wild! Holy cow! 3 home runs in a row! Look at Andre! He looks exhausted! What a day! Hey, here he comes to take his bow! What a demonstration by this standing room only crowd!
Finally, he cracks a smile, Harry.
Harry Carey back in the ballpark. Watch this salami of the crowd to Andre Dawson. Andre's army out there in right field, giving him the bow as he tips his cap to them. He leads the National League in homers with 31. He leads the National League in RBIs with 92.
Line drive up the right field side, going to be in there for extra bases. The ball stays underneath the padding down there along the right field wall, and Webster's going for 3. Here's the throw. He's out. What a throw by Andre Dawson. Webster trying to take liberties, and Dawson uncorked a heck of a throw to Keith Moreland at 3rd to nail Webster. You're not going to see a much better throw than this anytime, any place. Here it is again.
Well, the ball gets trapped under there. You can see it being held up. You'd think that Mitch Webster saw enough of Andre Dawson's arm playing next to him in the outfield, but obviously he thought he could take some liberties, and it didn't work out that way. Look at the throw by Andre Dawson, right on the money, and Mitch Webster is dead to rights at 3rd base. The call by Dick Stello.
Andre
Dawson will get a chance to do some damage. Look at this crowd coming to their feet. He has given them some year here, and these very appreciative fans, the Chicago and the Cardinal fans, are on their feet. Talented performer. You love to watch him. He's always hanging in there. Look at this.
Well, what a finale for Andre.
What a way to finish a year for the home folks in Chicago. And they are asking for a curtain call as he has just hit number 47. Congratulations all around for Dawson. There he is.
He was a great athlete in high school. He was a 3-sport star: baseball, football, and he was the MVP on the basketball team. Selected all Northern California in both baseball, football, and basketball.
There's a pitch. Did he go around? Yep. They appealed, and Sutcliffe tried to check his swing, but he strikes out. 2 gone. And here is Jerome Wallen getting a hand from the crowd before he walks up to the plate.
They've averaged about 30,000 in this series, and it seems about 10,000 Cub fans. last night with the last out of the ball game, most of the fans who were left were Cub fans, and they were all on their feet, just like Wrigley Field. And now, Jerry Crawford getting some heat from the Cub dugout.
There's Zimmer. Somebody's kicked out of the ball game. I don't know whether
Don Zimmer was kicked out, Harry. And he doesn't believe getting the early thumb without ever leaving the dugout. I can't believe it myself, but that's exactly what happened.
Isn't this priceless? Now Joe West tries to cool Zimmer off.
Well, Harry, throwing a man out of the game from the dugout when he doesn't come out to talk with you at all is a little bit hasty. And Don Zimmer, who got in his 2 cents after he was booted out of the game, certainly very unhappy with the situation.
Well, he's out of the ball game. He'll probably take a position in the runway there. Boy, you talk about the old cliche about a picture's worth 1,000 words. You got the picture, and I think you got the 1,000 words as well.
And maybe then some.
Hershiser bunts foul.
He's out on strikes.
He's out. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. We go in the bottom of the third. No score.
I don't come to the ballpark every day expecting this to continue. Randolph out on strikes. He feels that sooner or later the Cubs have to find a few base hits and a few runs. Now they're trying to rebuild all that. Hershiser's out on strikes, and that retires the side.
Struck him out. Over the outside corner. Shelby called out on strike. He struck him out. That's Gene Sullivan, former basketball coach at Loyola, watching the game. He struck him out. That's a third strikeout in a row for Maddox. The pitch, there he goes. A long drive, way back. It might be that Dawson there. The Cubs win. The Cubs win. The Cubs win. 1-0. And Greg Matthews has scored his first victory of the year. That ball was hit well in the deep right center. And Andre Dawson made a fine running catch. And boy, what a great defensive game by the Chicago Cubs. And it ends on a thrilling play by Andre Dawson in right center, and it looked like the wind might have helped hold it up. The pitch. There's a drive way back. Might be. Cubs win. Cubs win. Cubs win. Grace hits a home run into the right field bleachers. He's circling the bases. Listen to this crowd. Holy cow. True Value Hardware happily donates $200 to Cubs Care. Did he ever whack that one? Holy cow! Look at the Mets dugout. The agony of defeat compared to the ecstasy of victory. Davy Johnson, the manager, still standing there. Look at the Cubs. I started to tell you about the two managers. One already's been on a diet. The other one is just going on one. I hope when you remember what's happened to the Dodgers, I wish that Don Zimmer would think twice about going on the diet and losing any weight. When these guys lose weight, their teams lose games. Oh, what a thrilling moment. Listen to the crowd.
He comes back with the fastball, and Mark Grace takes it downtown, his 6th home run of the year. 50 RBIs for Grace, and the Chicago Tribune round trip of replay shows the home run went around 390 happy feet.
Come on. What are you doing? That had to go over 400 feet. Hey, Arnie, who's measuring? Look at the brooms. The Cubs have clean swept the Mets. The Cubs are about to go to within a game and a half of the National League Eastern Division lead. Watch Mark Grace after he hits this ball. He realizes he sees it. Hey! Hey! Bouncing ball. And the ball game is over. And Greg Maddux has won his 15th game of the year. He lost 11. That's a 4th straight year that he has won 15 or more. And the Cubs have salvaged the final game of the year and have swept the 3-game series with the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, a lot of things happened today, and they were all great, and they were all thrilling, and they were all dramatic. Too bad we couldn't have had a victory that meant a pennant, but that will come. Sure as God made green apples, someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series, and maybe sooner than we think. It seems to me that we don't have too much time. It seems the ingredients, the nucleus is there. It's just a matter, I don't know who the manager's going to be. I don't know whether it be Essian, whether it be Jim Fry, whether it be Davy Johnson. One thing's certain, it requires a veteran manager because this is a veteran team. It's a mixture of guys who are young, but still are veterans. All right, the final score. The Cubs win the ball game by the score of 7-3. Maddux now 11-7. Oliveras 15-11 for Maddux. Oliveras now 11-7. Total 7-10-2 for the Cubs. 3-6-0 for the Mets. Speaking for Steve Stone and Tom Brenneman, I'm sure we thanked everybody that we possibly have the time to thank. This is Harry Carey from Wrigley Field. Until next spring, God willing, so long, everybody.
Biggio didn't come close to getting around on that high heater. There's your strikeout for Wood to open the game. He's here in his home ballpark. Curveball strikes out Bell. Oh, he looks good.
Not fair to compare this kid to Nolan, but just in terms of his stuff,
he has struck out the side. The Houston Astros must be very impressed. Woo. There is 4 straight strikeouts for Kerry Wood to open this game. Whoa, then he comes up and in for his 5th consecutive strikeout. Now we'll see if the runner goes. Gutierrez on 3-2. He doesn't. Osma strikes out, throw behind the runner to first base. 6 strikeouts already. And another one, strike 3. 7 strikeouts. And so far, no walks in this game and 7 strikeouts. That's number 8. In the middle of the 4th inning, the Cubs lead it 1-0. This guy could be Rookie of the Year. Add him to the list. Strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Wood.
I was 20. I was in college, Brownie.
Yeah.
Trying to scrape up money to get a pizza.
Wow, look at this guy. That's 10 strikeouts, 5 of them called.
He's got a nice, easy delivery.
Strike 3. Struck out the side for the second time today. That's 5 consecutive strikeouts. It's another one, number 12. 9 of them, or 7 of them rather, have been called third strikes. Then he came right back to get Bell on a foul pop. He whiffs Bagwell for the 3rd time. That's 13. 3-2 now, and struck him out. 14 Ks. Alou tried to check. They ring him up on appeal to Terry Tata at first. That's 15 strikeouts. Struck him out. That's number 16, new club record for the Chicago Cubs for a 9-inning game. That's number 17. That is number 18, and 6 in a row for Kerry Wood. The Cubs lead it in the middle of the 8th, 1-0. 2 runs, 1 earned. He walked 2, and he struck out 10. That's number 19 for Kerry Wood, tying a National League record. 20-year-old Kerry Wood gets Derek Bell for his 20th strikeout, a National League record. He has his first Major League complete game and shutout, and it's a one-hitter over the Houston Astros. They're mobbing Kerry Wood at the mound. The young Texan has blanked the Astros 2-0.
And the 1-1.
Sammy drives one. Get out the tape measure. Long gone. I don't believe it. Sammy Sosa ties the game 8-8.
Well, Pat, we talked about the fact that Sosa hit the ball right on the screws last time up. This time, a no-doubter against Urbina, who, for whatever reason, after throwing a bullet of a fastball by him, he threw him a slider, and Sammy hit it out of sight. What a game tonight.
Sosa hit one to Waveland Avenue. The game is tied 8.
And Maddox working hard. Well, the thinking there was to get the first win of the series, and they did. Wanted that call right there, too, for strike 3 against the opposing pitcher in his first game ever. Didn't matter. Got it anyway. And that's going to be it for Greg Maddox. He's gone 5 innings, which would qualify him to get his 300th win. But the bullpen going to have to nail it down over the final 4 innings. Two and two, the count on Torrey Alba. And there it is. LaTroy Hawkins puts the finishing touch to give Greg Maddox his 300th career win. The 22nd pitcher in the history of baseball to collect 300 wins in a career. Congratulations, Greg Maddox.
Randall plays behind the runner at first, Lopez. And that is a pop-up. Gruzzolata. And they are rocking Wrigley Field. The Cubs have gone ahead in this series, 2-1 on a masterpiece from the young Mark Pryor, a 2-hitter against the Braves.
And John, we said coming into the series, they were going to have to beat Mark Pryor and Kerry Wood at least once in order to win this series. And that's not a good proposition right now. I mean, Kerry Wood pitched a fantastic game in Game 1. Now here in Game 3, Mark Pryor pitches a great game.
Pryor on his 133rd pitch of the night gets the pop-up from Fick. And the only run he allowed was a manufactured run. 3-1. The Cubs win. They really didn't score enough runs to ordinarily beat the Atlanta Braves. And Mark Pryor was clearly the difference.
Fly ball belted left field. Bay will twist. He will turn. He'll wave goodbye. And Derek Lee is in the 30 home run club for the Chicago Cubs. Every ball off Perez has been hit in the air. You can't afford to have the ball hit in the air today. The Cubs have an early 2-0 lead. Cubs now have 4 men with 30 or more. Doesn't happen too often. There's a shot off Sosa's bat, straightaway center field. Redmond back, still going back. That one's going to carry out. That's number 570 for Sosa. And 31 of them this year. It's 3-0. Keep throwing fly balls. Going to be a real early day for Oliver Perez. The Cubs with back-to-back homers off Oliver Perez. That one's got a chance to go. A long, long way. It bounces off the buildings. 15-60 for Barrett. Well, Ollie just found out a little something about Wrigley Field. Keep throwing the ball in the air, you get an early shower. And 3 bombs in a row. That the farthest of all of them. He does again, kicks away. Pagan toward third, the throw. Got him. The ball hit the dirt, but on the bounce, Escobar able to get it. He applies the tag. Pagan and Mike Quaddy arguing, and here's Lou.
This could be the one.
There it is, number 1, the first ejection as a Cubs manager for Lou Piniella, and he is really letting Mark Wegner have it. Just kicked dirt on him. I don't think anybody's surprised that he picked today to do it. Bruce Fleming getting in the way. He just kicked the hat.
That was me. That was my weekend.
I think this is really going to be the Cubs year. They've got a great lineup with Grace and Dawson. I just know I wouldn't want to face them.
I can't hear that. What is that?
I just hope, that Maddox and Sutcliffe can lead them in the rotation.
Turn on. Let me see the audience. I'm sorry. There's something going on.
I think that really it's going to be an outstanding year for the Cubs.
I don't. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. It's announcing great Harry Carey. Stand up, Harry. Come on, stand up. Harry Carey, wow. It's great to have you, Harry. Nice to see it's Dave. The late Harry Carey, ladies and gentlemen. Harry, we're right in the middle of the show, but thanks for stopping by. It's great to see you, Harry Carey.
Oh, I'd love to come up on the stage.
No, that's not what I said.
Thank you. Just love it.
Hi, Harry.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Gosh. You know what, Ed? It's great to be here. When is Topo Gigio coming out?
Well, Topo Gigio is not coming out because I'm not Ed.
Hey, isn't it true you're retiring, Ed?
Yes. Yes, half of that is right, Harry.
That's a good call. Yeah. I could tell you were losing a little mustard off the heater. Hey, what are we gonna do about this wall in Berlin? I'm worried sick about it.
I think that came down years ago. I don't think that's a problem anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Hey, is there anything this Obama can't do?
Yeah.
You know?
Pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah. You should think about having it on your show.
I know, we're looking into it, but we're very busy.
And the 2-0 pitch is in there to Dunston. Strike on the corner. Listen, I gotta go now. I'm getting dinner at Patsy's with Frank Crosetti and Phil Rizzuto. The money store. I like to start with a nice antipasto salad. It has lettuce, onion, olives, artichoke, and olives.
Olives, right.
And then I wash it down with a nice, cool Budweiser.
All right, great.
Budweiser, the king of beer.
That's right.
Hey, hit me with a little organ, Paul.
A little organ, Paul.
Let me root for the Cubbies if they don't win the shade. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes here now at the old ball game. Help win! Help win!
Harry Carey. Maybe it is time to go, Paul.
Watch Baez right before he gets the throw. Already congratulating Molina on the throw. Didn't ever even look at the tag. This guy is one of the best at tagging the would-be runners, but this is unbelievable.
There he goes. Ross's throw down to second is in time to get him.
Best young players who can do it all. Look at this tag. He gets in position, and the throw one-hops him.
Let the pitching coach do it. Runner takes off, Neuenhuis. The tag is in time.
There goes Marte. And he's out. What a tag by Baez.
Quick feet, strong throw. It's up a little bit. Look how years old or younger. You have to go. There he goes. Throw by Ross is in time. Inning over. Baez with a tag on a perfect throw by the veteran catcher. It's a one-run game.
There goes Broxton. The pitch is high, and the throw and the tag he got.
Contreras gets a good pitch to handle. As good as a pitch out, that elevated fastball.
There goes Marte, and it's a modified pitch out. They got him. Contreras and Lester teaming up. Marte is out.
And a swing and a line drive left center. That's going to be off the wall. Puig on his way to second. Going to be a play, and he is out. Baez tagged him. Popped it right in the chest as Puig tried to avoid it. What a throw from Schwarber.
Baez charges. Did he get him? He did. Double play. A 4-3 inning ender. Wow.
Never see that slugging percentage. Well, here he goes.
And he's going to be out.
Oh, man.
Down goes Jankowski.
And Schwarber sends one high and deep, way back, and this ball is long gone.
Mercy. What in the world?
Over the scoreboard on to Sheffield it goes. Schwarber with a booming home run. And the Cubs have a 6-4 lead.
Whoa, what a statement. That ball was absolutely crushed.
It wasn't just high, it was far.
Fastball in, and he turns, and I mean to tell you, look where this ball lands. In Pittsburgh, it went into the river, didn't it? This one goes over the Budweiser sign, didn't it?
It did.
Baez with a steal, I think a delayed steal, and he's saved. He got around the Anderson tag, even though the throw beat him.
Houdini does it again.
You can see if the Cubs try to pull off the double steal.
And now Baez is going to try to score the throw to the plate, and he is safe. He is safe. As soon as the pickoff throw went to first, Baez came flying down the line at third. The throw by Hicks to the catcher McCann was late.
An incredible slide at home plate by Baez, running full speed to score another run. Wow.
And here's Baez coming to the plate. He is safe. 3-0. Baez down the line too far and took off. He got aggressive and then said, well, I'm done. And the only way I can make something happen is to not stop whatsoever.
That aggression, got a little lucky.
And a run for the Cubs. It's a steal of home for Javier Baez, who's doing everything right. Toward third, tough play, and Munoz can't make the play. Baez trying to score! Save!
Kid has no fear. He sees a loose ball, and off he goes. This is great base running.
How about an RBI single on a ball that went, what, 75 feet? There's a base hit! Zimmer scores! Here comes a throw! Baez scores! Cubs win! Cubs win! And the Cubs sweep the Blue Jays. It was close at home plate. What a ball game. Man, oh man.
Love the reaction by Baez.
Lanzamiento, se va el corredor, pichó pegado, va el tiro del catcher Heche, muy alto, la bola la manda al jardín central, robo y error, ¡oh no! Pierde la bola Margot, no se detiene Baez y se viene a home también, de cabeza anota, safe and home, lo que propicia la velocidad, la agresividad del boricua.
Quintana showing bunt. It is a suicide squeeze to throw to third, and Baez scores! Baez scores! Game tied at 2.
We got Stewart to throw to third, and then at that point, it was all over.
Javier drives one in the air, deep right center field. Back goes Moncrief, still going, still going, still going. That ball's off the wall and bouncing away. Javier might round the bases. Hayward has scored. Baez rounding third. He's trying for an inside the Parker. The throw to the plate. He slides. He's safe. Inside the park, home run, Javier Baez. Cubs lead 2-0.
Balls, it is more advanced sort of private baseball.
Like kind of like select ball here.
Yeah,
what
a catch! Rizzo ending up behind the tarp. I hope he's all right. Travis Wood coming over to check on him. What a play.
Let's see that again.
A little slow coming out of there. You got to love the effort, boy. This is pretty impressive.
Oh, that's one of the finest plays I've seen.
Oh, and thank goodness he didn't hit his coconut on that wall.
And that's partly why it's such a great
Braun
play.
hits one in the air, shallow right, foul. Rizzo over near the stands. Does Anthony have a play? He reaches into the stands, makes the catch, but I believe he is ruled to have been out of play. Rizzo fell into the stands. He caught the ball, but it's ruled to have been illegal. Great effort by Anthony. You'll see that on the highlight shows.
Even I got a clap from up there with that play. That's pretty good. He jumped on the tarp and then was standing on the top of the wall with one foot on the wall going out of play. And I'm wondering, Joe Madden coming out now to get an explanation, because then he fell into the stand. Outstanding effort by the Cubs first baseman.
Out is the call, and the runner...
7, I believe, since his recall.
Along the right field line. And Rizzo on the ledge. He's got it. Oh, what a play.
Call the bobblehead company. We got the tarp catch. Now we got the ledge catch.
Both against the Milwaukee Brewers. Give him the Gold Glove right now.
Excuse me, sir. On the barrier, leans in. Beautiful play. Sticks the landing.
Molina hits a foul pop over near his dugout. Rizzo reaches on top of the dugout and makes a catch. Can't say I've seen that here at Wrigley Field. The glove actually on top of the dugout. What a play.
Yeah, had to use every bit of his reach and great concentration after hitting the barrier. Hang on and lay out. And at the last there, somebody from the Cardinals prevented him from going headlong into the dugout. Great play.
Here we go. Bases full. Baez deep to left. A grand slam into the bullpen. 7-2. What a night.
Here we go.
Throw to the plate, safe. How about that? Match through to first. Baez took off for home. Cubs lead 1-0. They're having fun in the dugout. Out into left center. Turner on his way to third. Little bobble by Schwarber. Chris Woodward's going to send him. Here's a throw to the plate. He is out. Schwarber to Baez to Jimenez to get Justin Turner. 3-0 to Puig. Here comes. Ground ball to third. They've got Bellinger caught. And Baez will tag him out. Throw to first. Out to end the inning. Javier Baez doing his thing. That was a 3-0. Line for the out. Double play. Unassisted. Baez. Stripling with a quality start, but he leaves trailing 3-0, and it looks like another extra base hit for Baez. He is around second. He's going to try for third. And he's in. Double, double, triple today for Javier Baez. Down the line, Baez waving, and he's got it! Into the stands again! Cubs win! Cubs win, and Javier Baez was on the field for about 6 minutes and made his presence felt. 2-0 on the box. Bryant in at third, and this pitch is popped up. Bryant out, Baez over into foul ground, and he makes the grab right in front of his own dugout for the first out. The win is Herrera. This is Baez's ball, he's got it! As he tumbles into the stands. What a play!
There is why that young man's hands are so good. Tried to drop that piece of gum and couldn't do it.
The quick pitch. And Baez sends
2-1. That's in the air to center. Back at the wall. It is gone. What a start. Dexter Fowler, hello in Game 7. 1-0 Chicago. Pirates over the Orioles. That's down the line. Crisp will dig for 2. Zobrist gets it back in. Double. The bunt. Rizzo will go to first. 1 out. Tying run at third. Santana to pull. He does. Tie game. Here's Rizzo hit by a pitch, and he'll take the bruise and the base. 2 on, nobody out. To the first baseman, Napoli. High and out at second, first and third, 1 out. High fly ball into left. What's it gonna be? Bryant tags, Davis catches, here comes Bryant. Throw to the plate, high, safe! Under the tag, and the Cubs lead 2-1. Fly ball into right center. Davis came in, goes back, won't get there off the wall. In to score is Zobrist, and the lead is 2. It's 3-1. Dawson, I think Lester. Here's a fly ball into right center. Back at the wall off the bat of Baez. 4-1. No intrigue in the bottom of the inning. Miller thought he had a strikeout, instead it's a walk. Bryant taking off. Here's a shot into right by Rizzo. Bryant's going to come around. The throw by Chisenhall. Now Kempnis. Another run. Bryant safe, and it's 5-1. That's ball 4 to extend the 5th. And the batter will be Kempnis. And this is Ross. Has to hurry. Wild throw. And it will go into the seats. And the runners will end up at second and third with 2 out. The numbers against Lester. Lindor bounces in. It hits Ross. A run scores. Here comes Kempnis. He's safe. It's 5-3. Ross flies one into center. Sends Davis back at the wall. It's gone! The 39-year-old in his final game, David Ross, has made it 6-3. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Jose Ramirez. Ground ball. Russell can't make the play, and the inning continues. Line drive into right center field. That ball's down. Taking around third, Ramirez. He will score on an RBI double by Brandon Geyer. It's 6-4. Drive into left. At the wall. It's gone. Tie game. Rajay Davis. 6-6. Hard hit, base hit. Leadoff man is on, and Schwarber pumping his fist down the first baseline. He's on to start the 10th. Bryant on 2-2. High fly ball into center. Back is Davis. 1 step from the wall. Tagging is Almora with great base running. And into second with 1 out. Rizzo tonight hit by a pitch, an RBI single, and he will be intentionally walked. And the man who's trying to win rings in back-to-back seasons with 2 different teams, Kansas City a year ago, Chicago now, will be up with 2 on, 1 out.
Rizzo's gone 2 for 2 against Brian Shaw. His career numbers, so that I'm sure made the decision that much easier. That's respect right there. But I'll tell you one thing. Zobrist can handle a cutter from the left-hand side. And he knows how to handle these spots. Came in red hot. Tonight, he's 0 for 4 with a run scored. Zobrist, that's a base hit! Cubs will take the lead. Almora digging to the plate. Zobrist delivers 7-6 in the 10th. And there's the cutter. He tried to go back door. He stays on it, slaps it the other way. Cubs. What a reaction by Rizzo, and now Miguel Montero. A long way to go. Montero would like to take the pressure off the rest of this 10th. That's a base hit. Rizzo scores. Zobrist is held. 8-6 Chicago. A walk to bring the tying run up. Ball 1. And down to second is Geyer to take that force out away. Into center field, another hit. Here comes Geyer. The throw into second. It's a one-run game. Davis delivers again. Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs
no double
finally
play.
won it all.
Extremely deep in left, Fowler deep in center, Hayward not quite as deep in right. A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it and throw to Rizzo. It's in time, and the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. The Cubs come pouring out of the dugout, jumping up and down like a bunch of delirious 10-year-olds. The Cubs have done it. The longest drought in the history of American sports is over, and the celebration begins. It's never felt better to fly the W. Congratulations, 2016 World Champions, from a proud partner of the Chicago Cubs, State Farm. Great scene on the field, bear hugs, absolute joy. The Cubs have done it, their first world title since 1908, and fittingly, Ron, it was a ground ball to Chris Bryant, who threw the ball to Anthony Rizzo, two guys who will be battling for the most valuable player award here in a few weeks. Kind of a fitting conclusion to the ball game.
It really is. What a ball game. What a 10th inning. And to me, the wait is over. Right? It is over. The Cubs are World Series champions. How does that sound, partner?
Well, it's a long time coming, but it sounds wonderful. Anthony Rizzo hugging all of his teammates. Many media members are out there. Len Casper is on the field. Absolute jubilation for the Chicago Cubs. And Ronnie, I'm thinking about all the unbelievable fans the Cubs have. The ones that are both with us still and the ones that are no longer with us. Very emotional moment. The Cubs have done it.